Yerevan has not yet responded to Turkey's invitation to attend the diplomatic forum in Antalya. According to Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu, invitations to the forum, which will be held in southern Turkey on March 11th to 13th, were sent to Armenian Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan and Armenian Parliament Vice Speaker, Special Representative Ruben Rubinyan. He said it was the Armenian side that preferred Vienna as the venue for the second round of talks. We consulted with our special representative and, as there had been a failure in Geneva in the past, we chose Vienna, Cavusoglu said. By the way, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu discussed the process of normalization of Armenian-Turkish relations. According to the U.S. State Department, the interlocutors discussed the normalization of Turkish-Armenian relations and additional steps the U.S. could take to support these efforts. Georgia has banned the transit of Armenian-made Matsun, meaning yogurt in Armenian, dairy products, to Russia through its territory. According to the Georgian authorities, the country had registered the name Matsoni as its geographical indication. Armenian producers had to export Matsun to Russia via Georgia under the name Armenian Mountain Yogurt. Armenia's economy ministry said that, as in the case of cognac and champagne in France, the name Matsoni is registered in Georgia as a geographical indication. By the way, back in 2011, Armenia's Ministry of Economy and Intellectual Property authorities filed an objection against the registration of the name Matsoni with the relevant authorities of the European Union and Georgia, arguing that this name can be confused with Matsun, that is yogurt, produced in Armenia. However, the objection was not taken into account, as per Gayana Antonian, press secretary of Armenia's Economy Ministry. Armenia can count on necessary assistance when applying to the Collective Security Treaty Organization, Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Alexander Pankin said Wednesday. Pankin added that there is no question of equidistance between the allies and other neighbors. According to him, allies are always closer than everyone else. CSTO Secretary General Stanislav Zas said the same. If Armenia officially applies for CSTO assistance, it will be provided. Zas added that if there is no such confidence, the organization simply will not exist. The CSTO chief also noted that there are hotbeds of tension on the Armenia-Azerbaijan border. He added that the parties have a major task, the delimitation and demarcation of their border. Zas added that there is a certain cautious optimism in this regard. Ambassador Alexander Konyuk visited Armenian Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday, following Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko's controversial remarks that sparked discussions. During a 2-hour interview with Russian journalist Vladimir Solovyev, Lukashenko said the Union state initiated by Moscow and Minsk will include most of the former Soviet republics, Ukraine, Armenia, Kazakhstan, and other Central Asian states in the next 15 years. Armenia cannot escape it. You think anyone needs them? They have already seen it, Lukashenko said, adding that Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has already witnessed this fact. Meanwhile, the Armenian Ministry of Foreign Affairs did not specify the message conveyed to the ambassador. On Tuesday, the Armenian Ministry of Foreign Affairs commented on President Lukashenko's resonant statements, noting that the unique geopolitical analyses of the Belarusian president are aimed first and foremost at serving his own domestic political agenda, and they have nothing to do with Armenia and its foreign policy. 3 Turkish construction companies have supplied ISIS with millions of dollars worth of materials used to arm the UAVs, Beijing reported. The jihadist organization used the materials to build armed UAVs. ISIS is known for its UAV program and has used UAVs in Iraq and Syria for general intelligence gathering, as spotters for mortar attacks, and for filming propaganda videos. Meanwhile, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his Israeli counterpart Isaac Herzog discussed the possibility of a personal meeting. During the phone conversation, Herzog wished Erdogan and his wife a speedy recovery from COVID-19. During the conversation, the two leaders discussed the possibility of an early meeting, the Times of Israel reported, citing a statement from Herzog's office. Erdogan and Herzog are scheduled to meet in Turkey. Last week, Erdogan said the visit would take place in mid-March. The Israeli side has not confirmed the dates for the meeting. The American Film Academy has announced its list of nominees for Oscar 2020, 360.tv reported. Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story will be competing for the top prize for Best Picture. Will Smith, Andrew Garfield, Denzel Washington, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Javier Bardem are up for Best Actor. Jessica Chastain, Olivia Colman, Penelope Cruz, Nicole Kidman, and Kristen Stewart are nominated for Best Actress. Kenneth Branagh of Belfast, Ryosuke Hamaguchi, Drive My Car, Paul Thomas Anderson, Licorice Pizza, Steven Spielberg, West Side Story, and Jane Campion, Dog Power, will compete for Best Director. As the Beijing Winter Olympics continue, Norway topped the medal table after medals for Birk Ruud and Jørgen Grabak. Ruud claimed gold in men's freestyle skiing big air final. Meanwhile, Slovakia's Vlova won the alpine skiing gold in women's slalom run. Snowboarder Lindsay Jacobellis won USA's first gold at the 2022 Winter Games. Gold for Germany's Vinzenz Giger in Nordic combined. And Republic of Korea's Hwang Dae-hon won the short track skating gold. Meanwhile, a figure skater from the Russian team who won the team figure skating title at the 24th Winter Olympics in Beijing is suspected of doping. InsideTheGames.biz reported. The doping test was done before the games. The results of the team tournament may be reviewed. The Russian team may be disqualified. Microsoft founder Bill Gates has written a book which will be released in May 2022 on how to prevent the next pandemic. The billionaire also promises to speak about his regular conversations with public health leaders, including top U.S. infectious disease specialist Anthony Fauci and World Health Organization CEO. In addition, Gates will talk about what it is like to be the subject of conspiracy theories. The number of new cases of the coronavirus has increased by 437% in the last 14 days in Armenia, and the latter is now in the dark red zone according to EU standards. Romela Abovyan, head of the Epidemiology Department of Nosocomial Infections at the National Center for Disease Control and Prevention of the Ministry of Health, told about this to a press conference Wednesday. As per the specialist, the respective positive test results in the country were 38.5% during the last 14 days, whereas they were 10.5% in the previous 14 days. Moreover, the cases of COVID-19 continue to increase among Armenia's children aged 0 to 18. The increased cases are reported in all provinces of Armenia, but they are even higher in the capital, Yerevan.